Let's close our eyes. Notice your breath. Feel the mat underneath you. Feel your knees under your hands. Notice the sound surrounding you. Maybe the chatter in your mind. Let's let it all go. And focus on our breath and our movements. We have this space, this time, now. Let's take a deep inhale in through the nose, and then we're going to exhale through the nose. So let's go from our bellies, fill our chests. Let's do it again. Hold. One last time. This time we're going to inhale deep, hold, and then exhale out through our mouth and open our eyes as we do so. So let's inhale, hold, out through the mouth, open your eyes. Okay. Let's begin. So let's swing our legs around into tabletop. We're going to sit back into child's pose. So bring your hips back to your heels and your forehead down on the mat. Your arms straight up. If you're ready, come up to tabletop. We'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, chest dips, arch your back, look up, and exhale, push the floor away. Curve your spine, holding your abs. Again, chest lifts, your bottom behind you lifts. Exhale, carve out your abs and push the floor away. Okay, at your own pace, 3 more. I like to close my eyes when I do this. When you're ready, come to stillness and tabletop, and we're going to bird dog. So right leg extends out behind us, left arm in front, like you want to shake my hand. And we're going to inhale, exhale, bring elbow to knee, inhale out. Again, inhale out, and now exhale, and down. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Inhale, arm and leg up, stretching out either way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, last one, and exhale. Okay, we're going to do a T-spine rotation. So we're going to take our right hand behind our head, and we're going to bring our elbow to our inside of our left wrist. So inhale up, really turn the chest toward the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale down. Again, and exhale down. Actually, I have the breathing wrong. Okay. 2 more. This is where you should be exhaling so you can stretch. And inhaling down. 1 more. And down. Okay. I just realized. So, let us exhale. Inhale. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to inhale down. Exhale up. Turn the chest up. Exhale up. Again. You figure it out. What do I know? Okay. So I would edit that out if I was a professional, and I'm not. Okay. So let's step into, uncurl your toes. We'll step back into down dog. So let's be sure our fingers are spread wide. Arms are straight in front. Hips are back and up. And let's just pedal and do what feels good. You might want to rotate your hips a little. Really focus on your body where it feels good. You can almost dance with it. Okay, come to stillness. Let's come to high plank. Back to down dog. And forward to high plank. One more time, down dog. Look ahead of you through your hands, and you can walk or just step or even hop up. And let's come into a half lift. Lower, arms up, come up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, let's do some sun A's. First one, we'll do a little slow. So, feet, 2 fists between the knees apart. That's called hip width apart. Feet are grounded into the mat, all 4 corners. Standing strong, we want to not be overarched and not overly in. So, bottom of the ribs and hips meet. Arms are long and strong. Inhale, arms up. Look up, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank. You can lower your knees. Let's do first one, knees, chest, chin. Arms glued to the side, cobra. And back into downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Look ahead of you. And I'm going to step up. Let's come into a half lift. Chest is forward. Lower and come up. Okay, again, we'll go a little quicker. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. I'm going to lower. You can lower your knees. I'm going to come up into upward facing dog. Upper thighs are off the mat. Press back into down dog. Look ahead of you. And I'm going to try to hop. I'm not good at it. Half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Look ahead of you and step up to the front. Inhale. Exhale down. Okay, Sun B. Again, we'll start slow. So this time we want big toes together. Now we're going to go into chair. So inhale, squat back. You want your sit bones over your heels. Again, you want the bottom of your ribs and your hips to meet. I always have to do that adjustment. Arms are up. You can be up here or lower, as long as you're engaging the legs and your arms and trying to keep a neutral tilt. Let's hold for strength. Forward fold and half lift. Let's step back into plank. Lower. Come up your way, down dog or cobra. Push back into downward facing dog. Right leg rises behind you. Step it through to the right thumb. Flatten the back foot on an angle. Come up into warrior one. You really want to separate the mat in half with both feet in opposite directions. So you're engaging both legs at the same time. Frame your front foot. Step back into down dog. And left leg rises. This is my version of Sun B. We could do a vinyasa between. And step to the left thumb. Flatten the back foot. Warrior one. You want your belly button here, not there. Frame the front foot. Step back into down dog. Look ahead of you. And step or hop up. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Come up. Okay. Little quicker. Might vinyasa between our warriors. So, toes together. Inhale, chair. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga. Come up. Down dog. Right leg rises. Step it through. Adjust your feet. Warrior one. I also bring that back foot on an angle, but also over to the side of the mat so I can do warrior one better. Okay, let's step into plank. Lower. Come up. Down dog. Left leg rises. Step it through, left thumb, back, warrior one. Frame the front foot, step back into down dog. Look ahead of you and walk, step or hop. Half lift, lower, exhale, come up. Okay, here's where the fun comes. Toes together, inhale. Sit back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank, chaturanga. Come up, down dog. We're going to do three-legged dog. So right leg behind. Bring the knee to nose. And back. And now step it through. we're gonna do a low lunge. So line your feet up so you're in low lunge. Okay, we're gonna pivot warrior two. So now your foot in the back is parallel to the edge of your mat. Really feel the pull as you work into your foot into the mat of your inner thigh. So engaging the inner thigh in the front, look over your front middle finger and engage the muscles in your back leg at the same time. Shoulders are down, not up here. Okay, let's reverse. Flip your front palm, sweep the sky, back hand down the back leg. I'm looking at my notes. Reverse, okay. Let's cartwheel our hands down, frame the front foot, low lunge. Now we're going to step our back foot up for liftoff into a standing split. So you want to come up and straighten the knee and bring your chest to your front leg. My split doesn't go so high. And bring it back down to low lunge. Step back into plank. Lower. Come up. Back into down dog. Okay, other side. So now left leg rises and knee comes to nose and back. Step into a low lunge where we come up, pivot, warrior two. Engaging both legs at the same time. Flip the front palm, sweep the sky, the back hand goes down the back straight leg. And now we're going to frame the front foot into the low lunge, and we're going to get ready for liftoff with the back. So standing split, tipping the chest toward that standing leg as high as you can. And now back. Front foot meets the back for plank. Lower, come up. Down dog. Look ahead of you. And let's come up. Half lift. Lower. Arms up, come up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale. This time we're going to dive forward into a forward fold, and we're going to take our fingers and place them under our toes. So it's like we're stepping on our fingers. And pull yourself, your chest towards your thighs. If you have to bend, which I do a little bit, to save your hamstrings, go ahead. But really pull close. And let's rise. Okay. Toes together. Inhale up. Lower, exhale into chair. Now we're going to do eagle, arms and legs. So let's ground into the right foot. Lift the left heel. If you can, cross over the right. If you can hook your toes behind your calf, go ahead. I cannot on this side. Now we're going to bring our arms out in front like Superman. And let's think about this. Left arm is out. Right arm comes under. And if you can bring your palms together or the back of your hands, whatever you can do, and then sit back. It's like an eagle chair. Now we're gonna slowly straighten up, unhook our leg, but keep it up, keep the knee up, unhook our arms, palms together. We're gonna press back into warrior two. So you want to focus on a spot on the floor in front of you as you straighten your back leg. Flex your heel like you're pressing into the wall or something behind you. And now come on. Woo, yeah. Okay, other side. So inhale. Exhale, sit back into chair. Now I'm gonna ground into my left foot. Lift my right heel and bring it over my left leg. This is where I can hook my toes behind this calf on this side for whatever reason. So now we're going to bring our arms out in front. Bring right under left. I think that's what we did before, or did we? No, left under right. So let me do this again. I think this is opposite. And sit back. You may have to readjust. You may be falling. It's okay. All right, we're gonna unhook. And I'm gonna bring my hands together. As I look at my spot, press back, straighten my leg in the back for warrior three. You might want your arms, airplane arms. No good for me. Straight out or just here. One more breath. And we're gonna come off. Yay, okay. Oh boy. So, I'm gonna look at my notes a lot for this one. So inhale, toes together. Inhale. Step back into high lunge. Right foot back. Let's hold for strength. Straighten the arms. Look up. Deep inhale. Exhale, pivot the foot into warrior two. Again, we're engaging our muscles in both legs. And for me, that's trying to tear the mat in half in opposite directions with my feet. Straighten the front leg. And now we're going to hinge forward at the waist and come down. The trick is to keep the top of your chest up toward the sky. I'm going to use a block, which I have, so I can be straight up. Otherwise, you could keep your hands on your shin, and I'm going to use the block. Okay, let's come up, warrior two. Let's point all 10 toes toward the side. So we're in a wide stance, hands on our hips. We're going to hinge at the waist forward here. Let's bring our chest as close to our thighs as we can. You can place your hands under your face. You can hold on to your ankles and pull your chest. And now we're gonna hands back to the hips. Come up. Let's pivot the front foot so toes are pointing to the top of the mat. Back into warrior two. Flip the front palm for a reverse warrior. Hand goes back down that back leg like we did before. And now we're going to frame the front foot, step back into plank, lower, keeping the elbows by your sides, come up, either cobra or up dog, press back into down dog. Look through your hands ahead of you and walk to the front of the mat or hop by this point. Let's come to a half lift. Fold forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Okay. Inhale, arms up, left leg back into a high lunge. Let's hold for strength. So really press into the ball of your back foot. It'll help you stabilize. Let's pivot our back foot into warrior two. Straighten the front leg. We're going to hinge forward, come sideways. Let's keep the back of our palm into our shin, and let's really look up at our hand, and now pivot that chest towards the sky. From here, can you go lower, or do you need a block? I need a block, however, it's behind me. So I'm going to stay here. And now we're going to bend the front, come back into front knee. We're going to come back into warrior two. Flip the front palm, sweep the sky, back, hand down that straight leg, and front arm straight. Look up, reverse, warrior. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to frame the front foot and do something else. No, we're not. We're going to come back up into warrior two, and we're going to pivot the toes. So all 10 are facing this side now into a wide stance. Hands on our hips. Hinge at the waist to fold forward. I tend to press back. If you do that, try to bring your chest a little forward. Trust you won't fall. And then there's the hands beneath your face. Bring your chest close to your upper thighs as possible. I'm not that bendy, but it's okay. So again, let's tilt forward, away from our heels, a little bit more in the middle. It feels like you're going to fall, but you're not. See? Okay. Straighten your arms, hands to hips. Let's come back. Now we're going to pivot the toes to the front. Warrior two. Cartwheel the arms down to frame the front foot. We're going to take our vinyasa. We're going to lower, come up, press back into down dog. Look ahead of us and walk up to the front. Come into that half lift, lower, inhale, come up. Okay, inhale, exhale, dive forward. Let's step back into plank, lower the knees, sit back into child's pose. Come up. Let's swing our legs around so we can be seated. Okay, so we are going to bridge. So I'm thinking I should do this sideways, perhaps. But we all know what a bridge is. So, I'm gonna come back. All right, so feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent, lay back. You want to get your, oh, I have to unhook my bun. Okay, you want to get your shoulders under, tuck them under. Okay, and we're going to lift our hips. Clasp your hands underneath. Okay. There you go. That's a bridge. Now push your hips up and hold. Squeeze your buttocks. Squeeze. Now let's slowly lower. You can unclasp your hands. Again, hips go up. Clasp the hands and really squeeze your shoulders together and press those hips higher. And now lower. Now for the third one, you could just do it again, or you could wheel. So either same bridge, or you're going to press your hips up. Take your palms first facing up, and then they find the mat behind you. So now your fingers are towards your head. And press your hips up, and then push the mat away with your hands. And hips are up. There you go, wheel. For as long as you want or can. Look behind you as much as you can. It feels like you're gonna flip, but you won't. Okay, I'm gonna lower. And when you lower out of wheel, bring your head to the mat first. Then bring the bottom half down and your arms. Very good. Okay, let's hug our knees to our chest. Let's rock side to side. Yeah. Let's bring our feet flat again. And we're going to windshield wipe our knees to the right, through center, through the other side. And there you go. And there you go. Okay. So now let's keep our knees bent. Let's bring our feet together so they touch each other. So now you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, which is lying down butterfly type pose. Hands, fingertips behind your head, because you're not going to use your head to lift. We are going to lift our abs to the ceiling. The abs are doing the work. So ready? Inhale, exhale, and lift. And lower, 2, and lower, up, and lower. You can bring your heels closer to your bottom, your butt, to make it harder. And up. Again, keep going up. Really let the abs do the work. Say, I could do this. My abs are doing it. Elbows are out anyway. And one more. Hold. Hold again. And release. Ah. Wow. Okay. Again, knees to chest. Let's extend the right leg out, left knee to chest, and switch. Let's do it again. And switch. Okay, feet flat, straighten the legs. That's what you've been waiting for, Shavasana. Let your ankles and your toes just flop. Shake out your legs. Your arms are out to the sides a little bit. Your palms are facing up, and they're just limp. Everything is limp. Let's shake out blood and just settle. Let everything just calm, settle. Breathe in, exhale. And then breathe naturally. Just notice your belly. as you breathe in, how it rises. And as you exhale, notice how it flattens. Really feel the mat under your head, under your upper back, under your arms, under your buttocks. Feel the ground beneath you under your calves and your heels. And let go. You can stay longer. If you choose, slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Come to one side in the fetal position. Push yourself up to a seated position, eyes closed. Sitting tall. Hands on your knees or together with your thumbs pressed in into your breastbone, your heart center. You're going to breathe in. Exhale through the nose. Again, deep breath. Exhale through the nose. On the next exhale, we're going to chant Om. So inhale. Oh.